10 years ago, the world was struck by a disaster that no one could have imagined. In a dark, overcrowded prison in Madagascar, the unthinkable has happened. Bubonic plague, an ancient and deadly disease, mutated into something far worse. Prisoners exposed to the virus began to change. When they died, they returned to the world, but they were no longer human. The virus was given an acronym, CHP1, Chorea Putrida, which means Dance of Death. Within 2 weeks, the disease had spread to every corner of the world. Infrastructure collapsed within days, and society fell apart within weeks. Only a fraction of the population survived the apocalypse. Now, 10 years later, the world is a dark and dangerous place. Zombies, marauders, cannibals, and various military factions are a constant threat. Two main factions trying to maintain the order, the hopefuls and the government. Each has its own goals and methods of dealing with the other. We have been invited to test out a new game called Zombie Road RPG. As our group is always keen to test out new stuff, we agreed with the terms and set out on an adventure taking place in our city, Ostrava, Czech Republic. The players had a simple task: pick up and accompany 3 immune people to the city zoo, where the hopefuls were finishing up the cure for the world-spread disease. Zombie Road RPG is a very easy game that provides a lot of room for imagination. Rather than explicit, strict instructions, it provides boundaries to navigate within the rules. It's very easy to fit any requirement a game master, or roadmaster as I name it, might have. For me, this meant recreating familiar places in post-apocalyptic periods, making custom loot charts and custom encounter charts. Those literally took minutes to make and noticeably sped up the administrative part, typical for any RPG. It even gave me time to generate AI images and make some play cards used during the game. My group was very creative in many ways, so dealing with zombies often brought a lot of fun and unexpected consequences. No one died and got infected during the trip, although one bite did occur. The dice saved the player from the long and painful death. Zombie Road RPG may come as a shock to some players used to conventional fantasy RPGs. The simplicity of the rules, the dice rolls, and the true openness of the world may be unusual and perhaps even intimidating to some. But if you have an imagination and you can bend space with your words to fit your ideas, get ready for a crazy journey full of fun, improvisation, and situations that will be imprinted in your memories forever.
Tak, nejzajímavější na té hře je podle mě to, že ten fakt, že hraju sám za sebe. Se svými vlastnostmi, se svými schopnostmi. Zajímavě mi přišel taky ta možnost jakoby přehazovat kostky na základě mých životů. Jestli sice uberu, ale zase si někde pomůžu. A jinak už je to na PJovi, kolik mi dovolí toho najít. A tak.
Mně se líbí, že to je takové svižné a rychlé. Většina věcí se řeší přes kostky. To mi sice nepřáli, ale je to fair ke všem stejně. A líbí se mi to, že hraju sám za sebe, že nemusím vymýšlet nějaké charaktery a nějaké motivace.
Co se líbilo tobě nejvíce?
Hraní v lokacích, které znám. Hodně jednoduché na naučení, víceméně žádné vysvětlování pravidel, hážeš na určité věci a samozřejmě potom hrát, co ti PJ dovolí, kde nám PJ dovolil víceméně každou kravinu, co jsme si vymysleli.